everyone. Alongside Grant Hill and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment.
Here we go.
And the Bulls start out with the ball. Now here's Ball. Pass to Vucevic. Left side, Levine. And you look back, Smitty, despite playing in different conferences, these two franchises have had their battles.
The fact that they don't face off as often makes this game even more special, B.A. I'm excited to see these teams go head-to-head.
Now here's Levine. O'Neal pulls it in.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Mitchell with the ball. And that one's good.
Donovan Mitchell.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
And we're about a minute into the first. Ball with it. And it's Gobert picking him up. It's blocked by Gobert. And it's going to be out of bounds with the Jazz retaining possession.
Utah ball.
Down low. Here's Mitchell. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Mitchell's got his second bucket.
Woo, look at the strength of Donovan Mitchell, able to fend off defenders and make these difficult finishes.
And Gobert with a block. Outside Bogdanovich. Sinks the tray.
Bojan Bogdanović.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying.
Team makes them go.
Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Picked by Vucevic. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. In transition, here come the Jazz. Back to Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovich. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
I just love the ball movement. Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it phase him. You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Ball outside. DeRozan outside. Drilled from 11 feet out. And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to Vucevic. DeRozan outside. And they pick up two.
This is where DeRozan is one of the best. Below the foul line, making plays.
Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. And again, it's
Donovan
Utah
Mitchell.
with a three.
3 points.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
The three from Ball. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to O'Neal. From deep, Conley. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2. 1:02 left to play in the first. Knocked loose. Mitchell with the ball. Guarded by Vucevic. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Lonzo Ball.
Rudy Gobert.
I like whenever Gobert takes initiative and tries to score because sometimes it forces the defense to foul him.
One thing you gotta love about Nikola Vucevic is that on offense, he does it all. For a big, he's got a terrific three-point shot, and of course, he regularly posts big point totals.
Here's Jones. No good from 11 feet.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
From deep, Conley.
Mike Conley.
He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Good heads-up basketball from Kobe. Spots a wide-open shooter and gets it to him.
Now here's Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Now Mitchell. Beyond the arc. And again,
Donovan
it's
Mitchell.
Utah with a 3.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
They get it back. Bradley.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded. Right, a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Utah.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Pass to Mitchell. 4-3. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, Zach LaVine with his first All-Star selection in 2021, and then the Bulls added a second All-Star, Nikola Vucevic, at the trade deadline. LaVine said, "We got another big-time player here. Guys, with this combination, they have a chance to be special."
Well, they're putting some pieces together, Allie. Thanks for that. Pass to DeSumo. Now Levine. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's Clarkson. And the big dunk at the end of the break.
The little things that make a difference. Whiteside staying alert, open man, makes the right basketball play.
Outside Conley. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Back to Clarkson. They've got numbers. And he draws body contact. Looks like a blocking foul. He was in the shooting motion, so he'll head to the line.
Despite facing criticism along the way, Zach LaVine's blocked out all the haters. Now he's one of the most prolific scorers in this league.
And the three-pointer gaining prominence. Grant, that shot wasn't a big part of your game until later in your career. Why was that something you waited to develop?
Well, over the years, the game had changed during my career. Early on, I didn't need it as much in terms of how I played. But at the end of my career, in more of a complementary role, I had to be able to knock down three-pointers, and I did a pretty good job.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
So it's Chicago now. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Jazz on D. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. DeRozan with the ball. Now Whiteside defending. Here's Levine for 3. The rebound by Whiteside. Utah with the ball. They've only given up 2 points this quarter.
And Zach LaVine just continues to refine his game. His shot selection has really improved. He's much more choosy on when he shoots. Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Pass to Caruso. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. You know, while Levine is picking up his spots a bit more, he is still the guy for this team late in games.
He really is. I mean, he can create a shot for himself any trip down the floor. He's been the de facto leader for a while for this Bulls club, and nobody else has as much experience on late game shots.
Here's Levine following the bucket by the Jazz. And here's the fast break. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
Assisted.
Motoring down the court, Whiteside is a load in transition.
Ball no good. On offense, here's Utah. They're on a 15-5 run. Here's Clarkson to the inside. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Here's Caruso. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Veteran move by DeRozan. Anticipates, causes the turnover, then sends him off to the races.
And here's Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Whiteside. Fires it. That's tipped. And they get it back. Now here's Conley.
Bulls foul.
And there's the whistle. They'll pin that one on Nikola Vucevic. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Not going to go that time. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Outside Jones. Pass to White. And the 3 off target. And the Jazz with possession here. Mitchell into the lane. Jones with the block. And he gets it back. Second chance shot. And there's a play by Mitchell inside. Mitchell's got 5 points now this quarter.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Pass to DeSumo. Now White. Check by Mitchell. White can't hit.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
On the wing, Mitchell. The kick out to Ingles. From downtown. And it's Chicago with a board. Here's Jones. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Utah, up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. It hasn't taken them too. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Conley with the ball, picked up by DeRozan. Stolen by Caruso. Ball outside. Pass to Caruso. Inside. Here's Vucevic. It's blocked by Gobert.
A sensational defender. You have to know when Gobert is in the area.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
And the number 45 that Donovan Mitchell wears, it's a tribute to Michael Jordan. MJ wore it for most of his high school days while he played baseball and for a short while in the NBA.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Lonzo Ball.
And there's the call on Lonzo Ball.
Personal foul.
That's foul number 2 for him.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Outside Conley to the paint. And Gobert with the stuff.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
And you talk about that 45 that Jordan wore playing baseball. Well, Mitchell also very connected to that sport. His father, who played professionally and works in the majors currently.
Yeah, and baseball, BA, was Donovan's sport growing up, but a broken wrist his sophomore year in high school after a collision at the plate steered his path toward hoops.
Jordan Clarkson.
Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Here's Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
So, Brian, the NBA tests out different rules in the G League, including shooting one free throw for all the possible points to speed things up. How much did it hurt players' free throw percentages, not getting the multiple tries? Well, averages dropped a percentage point or two. Is that a deal breaker or something to consider?
Yeah, those are good questions. We'll see, Allie. Thank you.
DeMar DeRozan, so athletic, rising up to slam it home. Great finish.
Picked by Gobert. And it's Mitchell penetrating. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
DeMar DeRozan.
Defenses pay a lot of attention to Zach LaVine because he can attack from anywhere in the half court, a player you can't lose track of.
And with LaVine and the attention he garners, it opens up his teammates.
BA, Zach LaVine has improved in that regard. When his teammates are open, he swings it right on time. His IQ on the offensive side has gone way up. Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
To the middle. Here's Gobert.
Rudy Gobert.
And Gobert with the stuff.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down
2
everything.
minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Clarkson. Stolen by Caruso. All alone on the break. It's blocked by Gobert. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. All right, the Jazz making a change here. Here's LaVine. DeRozan outside. Lets it fly. And he lays it up and in. DeRozan's gotten 4 this quarter.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Bogdanovich, that's good.
They couldn't have asked for a better start to the second half. They've been perfect from the field so far.
Here's White. And there's the drive. It's blocked by Gobert. Clarkson attacking. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first, but their fantastic pass.
On the wing, Jones. Down low. Here's Bradley. Lays it up and banks it in.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
To the paint. Here's Gobert.
Rudy Gobert.
That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
Donovan
Gobert's
Mitchell.
got 10 points in the game.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
That's his
And
first
Kobe White on the
personal foul.
offensive end. Man, he is so good at changing his pace.
But he's gotten better and
At the
better
line
since
for the
entering the
Bulls.
league. He keeps the defenders guessing, has a great sense of timing of when to hit the gas.
You know, Kobe White, the former Tar Heel, viewed as a bit of a combo guard, but what I like, his playmaking skills has improved.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Outside, Green. The kick out to White. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside.
Chicago
He was
ball.
all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head, forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Bradley.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Kobe White, with the impressive ball handling skills, lets him drive it right in there.
Conley.
Chicago foul.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll
That's
go
his
to the
first
line.
Personal foul.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. It's the Jazz. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. White with it. Pass to Jones. Inside. Stolen by Whiteside. Here's Hughes. It's stolen. And now the Bulls in transition. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal
And even from
foul.
where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Utah.
What tremendous passing we've seen from them today. A very unselfish performance all around.
To the inside. Azubuike.
Udoka
Good
Azubuike.
setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
Outside for Green. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. Let's go with a three. And again, it's Utah with a
3
three.
points.
And that's just a good-looking shot. Gay's always had a good-looking jumper.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
And again, it's Utah with a three.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Here's White. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Mie Oni. That's his second.
Kobe White just erupted his rookie year in the NBA. Set a franchise record with Chicago for most threes in a quarter.
Outside Mitchell. Down low. Here's Azubuike. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
The size mismatch makes that a high percentage look.
White drives in. Pass to Jones. Count the basket.
After a brutal first half from the field, their shots are finally starting to fall.
Driving to the basket. And the bucket is good.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Personal foul.
First one falls for
13
him.
foul.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
Good on both. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Pass to Mitchell. To the paint. Here's Gobert.
Rudy Gobert.
And Gobert with the stuff.
In pick and roll situations, Donovan Mitchell has done an outstanding job of being unselfish and making the right play.
White on the wing. And Vucevic slams it in.
Elevates and detonates the one-hand stuff.
Picture perfect. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And now the Bulls in transition. And stolen by Gobert. Pass to Mitchell. To the middle.
2 minutes.
Oh,
remaining
deflected.
in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Gobert. Outside Mitchell. 6 to shoot. On the take. Pure. That's basket number 9 on 12 tries.
Great to see Mitchell on a roll offensively. And you know his team is loving it too.
Bulls basketball. Jazz substitution.
Here's DeSumo. Pass to White. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Can't let White get deep positioning. When he does, he's finishing it with power.
And that one's good from Conley.
Assisted.
Where's the rim
Donovan
protection?
Mitchell.
That's just too easy for him. And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Jazz.
You can score without sharing the ball, but it can be a whole lot easier when guys are assisting one another.
Yeah, they were very patient. They were also unselfish, and ultimately, that's why they were so efficient.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Donovan Mitchell.
You look forward to playing with someone who doesn't just move the ball, but moves it with a purpose.
Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Whiteside. Green up top. Pass to Bradley. From the arc. And Conley grabs the miss.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Here's Jones. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Woo-hoo, just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
White, good.
Nice touch from the mid-range. You can't give Kobe White these looks.
Mitchell drives in. Banked it in off the glass.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put their game away.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is.